Okay, I should be live. Hi, it's me, your mother goose Justine, and I am back with more Amberlyn reacts. I would love to welcome my gaggle back to my flock. Today we're going to be reacting to Amberlyn's two latest videos. She's having hallucinations and she claims to be moving again. So we'll find out what's going on with that. I'll have timestamps to when these reactions begin pinned in the comments and also in the description of today's video in case you want to skip the beginning. I don't blame you. We kind of go on and on. Hey everybody! D-Clan said this has made my Monday. Yes, good. I was a little absent this weekend. I'm sorry guys. I had a friggin' what do you call it? First of all, I didn't feel good because I had Avonex side effects this morning. Then yesterday I cleaned my room with the help of my mom and nieces and stuff, and I'm like so happy about it. now I'm doing laundry. I'm on to the next step. Hey Lola. Okay, so let's see who was first. Canadian Zen girl. Well, you're not going to be Zen for much longer. You were first. The vegan pill, tastes like mold, Lola. I'm streaming.
Hi everyone.
Mert says hi.
It's a cozy Monday stream.
It is a cozy Monday stream. It's very cozy.
Well, hello. Hi guys.
How's your day, Mert?
I mean, it's busy, it's a Monday.
It is a Monday.
It's a great day.
Why did I think today was Tuesday? What's wrong with me?
That's horrible, because it's not.
No.
But the good news is that it is halfway over. So, that is really good news.
And it's never good news when you call Mert.
Oh, that's awful.
Well, it's true.
That's awful.
It's true. So today we're reacting to Amber claims to be having hallucinations, so you're missing a good one.
Oh, that is a good one. It really is a mockery of people that do have mental health issues.
I'm sure.
And it's not just the Amber Lynn that I feel that way about. It's also like the Tourette's community.
Right.
I feel like you do see a lot of that as well. So
Yeah.
it's just, I feel bad for people that do have, hallucinations and that do struggle with it, only for her to go and, make a mockery of it all.
Well, who knows, Erica? She must have been. She must have. Guys, I was going to say she must have been hallucinating when she took the thumbnail. She forgot to include her head. And here I am thinking that Amber Lynn's thumbnail was a picture of a big, beautiful mountain in the forest, right? But no, that was actually Amber there. Were you really, Katie? I know. We did have a very cozy weekend, Megan. It was good. So I actually vlogged this weekend for members. I'm going to be posting a Starch Vlog style vlog. I was going to post it today. However, I spent basically all morning just trying to upload the footage. Okay, I barely started editing. So I'm hoping it goes up this evening, but it might be tomorrow. Because I'm not used to editing those vlogs. So if you're a member, then you have that to look forward to. Let's see, what else for members? I did recently react to Foodie Booty, and then before that, me and Mert reacted to Eugenia Cooney, which I was going to ask her just now if she wanted to react to her new one, but she hung up on me, so I'll see if I can get that for you guys too. Yes, Lottie, and it should be a cute vlog. I have to warn you that for a lot of the weekend, my sister's friend was over. So I felt funny vlogging. No, Mert hung up on me, Lainey. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I felt weird vlogging. So there's going to be a lot of voiceovers. I'm not sure how I'm going to edit that. That's another thing. So I just feel weird I don't know. Like I don't know if any of you guys have vlogs, but it's just weird vlogging in front of company or just... So like I was showing you guys what I ate in a day, and there's gonna be some voiceovers. So just I don't know, just a warning. I hope that comes out good, but it should. It's just I wanted to get you guys a good one, a nice vlog. Though the what I eat in a day aren't that good because I didn't eat that nutritiously this weekend. So this was not my best weekend. So you guys are gonna think, oh my God, why isn't Justine Amber sized? Anyway. Kelly said, did it give you anxiety? Let's see, what else new do I have going on? So enjoy the hair while it lasts. I am cutting it tomorrow. Okay, I'm not saying in what way or none of that. No, I didn't scramble tofu, Christine, but I made some very tasty stuff, I think. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the hair will be cut. I'm not telling you exactly what I'm doing because I don't want you guys changing my mind. So Thornback is yelling yikes on bikes. I'm only going to cut it a little bit to see how it looks. I desperately need a few inches off. It's like driving me nuts. So I was going to have some... my sister's friend is a stylist. And she offered to just come over to cut it. So I didn't have to go to the salon. I think I'm just going to cut it. I saw a video of what I wanted and how to do it, and I was like, oh my God, I'm doing it. I'm not getting a buzz cut. I'm not getting a bowl cut. Honestly, I'm hopefully not cutting that much. Anyway, I'm not even going to vlog it because it's a private thing. Anyway, so I should be doing that tomorrow. Makeover moment. Yeah, it does grow back. That's the thing, Christine. So I'm not... Anyway. Oh, Thornback said, oh, I was just screaming randomly, cut your hair. What, to me? I know, I need to cut it. It's like way too long. I have no idea what to do with it. I'm just flopping it around my head in all directions. I don't know what... No, I'm not getting bangs. Absolutely not. Oh, no. I mean, hopefully it doesn't turn into bangs. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm not talking about what I'm doing. Like I said, it took me forever to decide, and the last thing I need is, no offense to Peanut Gallery and their opinions. Because it's been swimming in my head for months. So, oh yeah, I've got a new thing to show you guys. Are you guys excited? Hold on. Guess what I got? I finally got something that's been in and out of my Amazon cart for probably months. Okay? Months. It took me so long to decide to buy this, but I finally did. And when I finally did, it came the next day in the mail, which meant it was meant to be. I'm not getting a bob. I like having long hair. It's just too long. You can't tell how long, how too long it is. You guys have no idea how. Like this, it looks kind of average, but trust me, this is way too long. Some inches have got to go. Yeah, I'm not doing bangs in time for the summer. You guys nuts? I'm going to be swimming all the time anyway. My hair's usually going to be up. So the good hair will be ending this summer because I'm going to be swimming multiple times a week. So I got to show you guys what I got. So this was like $12. Don't judge me. And you're going to be thinking, wow, that's a ridiculous purchase. A tofu scramble seasoning? You have all the seasonings. You make it yourself. Here's the thing. Stop hashtagging get a bob, guys. I'm not getting a bob. But anyway, I bought this because it takes it uses so many spoons for me to just find all the seasonings that I need. And then I have to measure out all the seasonings that I need. I did flip you guys off over bangs. My hair's curly. I'm not getting bangs. They're a pain in the neck. I'd have to finger coil them. It's going to be summer. Anyway, yeah, there is black salt already in here. It's like all the seasonings I already use, except I don't have to get out the nutritional yeast, the onion powder, the garlic powder, the paprika, the this, the that. I don't have to do all that. I just need 3 tablespoons of this per block of tofu. That's it. So anyway, it's gonna be. In fact, I'm gonna make tofu scramble after this. I think if I have the kind of tofu I like, I may have used it. Anyway, as soon as I have a block of tofu, which I might already have, I'm gonna make some because this makes it so easy. I could just use Mish's Dash Megan, but I don't have that. Tofu scramble is one of my favorite foods. I'm pretty certain seasonings are vegan, Sarah, so it's funny that they labeled this seasoning as vegan. Yeah, vegan spice mix. Like, spices are vegan. Like, I don't know. Yeah, this is gonna, like, you guys don't understand because most of you guys, you're not counting the seconds you're standing when you do something. But there's no way for me to do that sitting down, to find each seasoning that I need. And like, it's just, I can't do that sitting down because it's up in the cabinet. Like, guys, this is going to make, like, I'm so excited. And it smells so good. And yes, I tasted it. Leave me alone. It's so good. You have it waiting for you at home, Dana? Good for you. Powdered milk is used in spice mixes. I didn't realize that, Kelly. That's true. Vegan does equal healthy, Rebecca. Automatically, if it doesn't have an animal product, it will aid in weight loss. Kidding. Anywho's. You've used all your spoons for the week, Fish? Me too. I don't know why. I've been having a hard time falling asleep this past week. Or no, I fall asleep just fine, but when I wake up in the middle of the night, I can't go back to sleep. So I've been up since like 4 in the morning, okay? I'm like so tired. And I feel like this has been going on like all week. And sometimes I don't know why. I am exhausted. Let's see. Right, exactly. Oreos are the ultimate health food. Oh my god, Ashley asked if I was hallucinating spiders. There was a huge spider in our pantry last night. I didn't see it, I just heard the aftermath. Anyway, I just heard about it. I didn't see it, I didn't come across it, I couldn't describe it. I just know that it was a large spider in the pantry. My sister's friend was going in the pantry looking for something to eat, and I just hear a scream come from her, and I'm like, I don't know why we get like big spiders sometimes. I hate that. I guess it's 'tis the season. You're in the hospital right now, Faye? Hayes Faye said, currently in the hospital looking at my limited menu to order lunch from. Do I trust the hospital's hummus flatbread to be any good? I mean, I would just out of lack of options. Actually, when I've been to the hospital, they've actually been able to feed me very well, even vegan. They're very accommodating to dietary things at the particular hospital that I go to when I need to go to the hospital. Can you guys stop talking about spiders? That's enough. We moved on. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, Declan. I mean, how hard is it? Like, how hard is it to make flatbread? How do you mess that up? I assume it's easy. Like, it must be easier than bread because it's flat. Like, regular bread, you have to wait for it to rise and stuff. But flatbread's flat. What could go wrong? I don't know. I really, like, don't know if I even feel like listening to Amber's hallucinations nonsense. So I wanted to ask you guys, moving on please from spiders. Moving on. So her video before this one, it was a Q&A. Is it worth it or should I skip it? Where she claims to have moving plans. I highly doubt. I kind of doubt that. So I'll let you guys, cause I'm behind. That video is from 3 days ago. So do I need to watch that one? Wait, is she wearing the army thing in 2 videos in a row? In 2 thumbnails in a row? Is that an army thing she's wearing? I have no idea. This is freaking. So, let me guess. There's no actual moving plans. What? That's like, why am I surprised to hear that? Oh, sorry guys if I seem, like I said, I haven't been getting good sleep lately and I have no idea why. But anyway, someone asked about the Destiny tea. I have been keeping up with it, but I gotta be honest, I think it's something about, at first I thought it was like kind of cool and funny because Destiny's being transparent. Like, I'm spilling tea so that I get viewers, right? Being very transparent about it, not, she's just saying I'm doing it for clicks and subscribers, basically. Like, fully admitting that she's just grifting with Amber, and I don't know. The tea isn't that hot yet. Like, I don't know what to say about it really, other than like she keeps taking screenshots of Amberlynn messaging her, but you can't read the message. So wake me up when I can read the message. That's how I feel about the Destiny tea. So far it's a little snoozy. I'm not too into it. Excuse me. Oh, that's terrible. Michaela asked for a sweet tea from DoorDash and got unsweetened. So, yeah, you're being dehumanized and fat shamed. Are you going to report the driver? Right, exactly. This is exactly what I'm sorry I've been kind of silent and reading. Like I said, I'm a little sleepy. um so Destiny said it's coming up in a vlog. Well, I'll hear about it when it happens, I'm sure. I'm not I don't know. I'm not that into the Destiny tea just because there isn't any. I mean, at this point, she's kind of just very overtly clickbaiting and admitting to be clickbaiting. So I'm kind of a little, I don't know. So in one of the calls in her Q&A wished her a happy Easter. And her okay, that was like a month ago. God. I think. I don't know. Amber's hiding stuff. It came up and I pulled cards for Amber not long ago. She's hiding stuff. Like, things aren't what as they seem with Amber. So I don't know what's going on with her, and I don't want to spend all day pulling cards trying to figure it out. But she's uploading things out of order. She's looking bigger than ever. She's, who knows. Yeah, I agree. Jamie said Destiny needs to post a video instead of posting on Instagram. I don't know. I know the tea and this and that. Like, it's not tea. It's just. Plus, she's being nice to Amber. Okay, before I get into the reacts, I promise I am gonna eventually react. I've been babbling for 20 minutes. Do you guys want to see my new mug? I'm not using it right now because I'm not having coffee this second. But look, it says good. Look, it's got a kitty. And look, it's got a lid. How cute is that? There's a spoon in there. And I love the lid because it just makes it like, so I don't spill it when I'm walking. Okay, I just messed it up, but isn't this cute? My mom bought this for me. It's so cute. My mom's been so nice to me lately. And in case that wasn't cute enough, look at this. And I got a coaster that matches. Isn't that cute? My mom is so sweet. She bought me that mug because I was so upset. I think I told you guys I broke the mug that I've been using for who knows how many years that was sent to my P.O. box a very long time ago. It had something on it, and by then, like, I forget what it even said, but it had rubbed off. It was just a plain white mug, but it was a gift, so it was all I used. But I broke it. I was so upset. So I was like, I don't know. I took it personally because friggin' it was a gift from a fan and I was PMSing. So my mom bought me. I'm like a child. But I love this spoon that I can use to, I don't know. Anyway, isn't that it's so cute? I had to share it with you guys. Speaking of Simba, I haven't seen him all morning. I assumed he was outside because it's a beautiful sunny day, but he's downstairs on my mom's sewing chair and has been all day. He's so lazy now. All right, I am babbling. I'm sorry I'm babbling. Like I said, I am somewhat sleep deprived. I haven't slept good since last week. So let's get this going. You've had the same mug for 12 years, Garlic. I tell you what, I would have used. I didn't start yet, VG. I'm about to. I would have used that white mug for 12 years if I hadn't had dropped it because it was sentimental. Oh, yeah, you want one of those mugs, Rodeo. Trust me. They are so easy to carry. That's another thing. I'm hands, right? Are you serious? No, Jamie, someone in your office just microwaved fish. I had a coworker that did that every day. Okay? Every day he did it. Every day. He was like on a low carb diet or something. He always ate fish. Why? You guys always remind me of work. Stop reminding me of work. You know, let me make this a little bigger because don't you guys want to see Amber nice and clear? You guys are like, no. All right, so I'm skipping the Q&A and let's just click right into learning about Amber's hallucinations that I'm sure she's really having. That's I don't mean to make fun of her. Okay. All right. Looking great.
Okay. So,
Okay.
hello.
Hi.
Welcome to a new vlog. My hair is super frizzy right now. I know.
You know, that's weird. That's surprising. Her hair is never frizzy. Usually her hair looks really put together and sleek. And I'm just surprised to see it in a mess like this.
But I like to point out my flaws. But, you know, look at Twinkie right here.
Oh
my God. Okay.
Door.
So, me and Feline were...
Foot? I have a list of F words that I... Because I said to my niece, I was like, hey, what are some words that begin with F? We came... The best one was folding chair. So I'm going to start calling Winifred folding chair.
I was talking about, like, sleep paralysis, where it's only happened to me once. And one time it happened to her so bad that she, like, passed out. So for me, it was actually while living in this apartment, which is crazy. It was when we slept in the other room, though. It was a little bit, it was while I was living by myself, and it was like after my last relationship.
Wait. When did she live with herself? After her last relationship. When was that? So is that what, is she hallucinating that she lived alone? When was that? No, guys, really, when was that? I can't. All right, so I
remember
don't know.
laying there.
You guys are a little behind me. Jamie thinks I'm gonna rage quit in a minute. No,
I
never.
woke up and, like, I physically couldn't move. And then I felt something like tickle my finger. Like it literally felt like someone was tickling my finger, but I was by myself. And it freaked me out so bad. But
No,
like I remember.
So, wait a minute. So this is a lie. Hold on, guys. I can't. I barely slept, and my BS radar still works good enough to know. First of all, so you either lied that you lived alone at that time, or while you were vlogging, you lied and said Becky lived there or was there when she wasn't. So, like I'm pretty sure when I'm not when a friggin' folding chair moved in when Becky was still living there. What is she talking about? Is she talking about maybe a time that Foot was there, but she had to leave to go back to New York for a few days or a week?
Instantly falling asleep. And then I started talking, like, it's something that you guys don't know about me, so random fact. Hi. I have always hallucinated in my sleep. Like, this has been going on since
it's called a dream. It's called... Right, so she had a tickle on her finger and she... I don't know what to say, guys.
It's like 4 years old. I still remember the first time it happened. I imagine like hallucinated like a green purse. And from that point on, I would say like once a month, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and there'll be like a cool design on the ceiling or like a huge spider or like a skeleton, like sometimes some scary stuff, but 9 times out of 10, it's usually like a really cool design, like moving. So that's like a random fact. And it's always,
I doubt it's a fact. It's a cool story. I'll give her I doubt it's a... I don't know. Like, you guys, I'm sorry. Like, Unique Lynn, right? The collecting her friggin' acronyms like they're Pokemon cards. I feel like she would have mentioned that she hallucinated. Or mentioned it as a symptom or something. I just... I mean, that could be a nightmare. I mean, sometimes I think I'm seeing things when I'm sleeping too. It's called a dream. It's... Oh, they're cool designs that inspired her scratch art, Christy said.
So normal for me that like when I tell people and they like think I'm crazy, I'm like, well, I don't get it. Like, well, I don't understand because it's been like a normal. I thought everyone experienced that. And so I don't vocalize.
Wait, you don't vocalize it because you think everybody sees giant spiders when they're trying to sleep? Amber, are you running out of acronyms? Did she use them all?
Not so much, but the few people I have told, they're like, no, like that doesn't happen to me. So I'm just wondering, like, does that happen to you guys? Like,
yeah, I mean, Amber, this must be one of your very unique quirks.
My babe over there.
Okay, well, now she's consulting. I'm going to need Fawcett to tell us if she hallucinates or not, because this is nonsense. I just feel like this would have come up by now. She's looking really rough, Rachel. I can't.
So, like, what does that make? Like, what does that mean? Like, if that's not normal?
Well, it's like sleep paralysis, technically the same thing.
But I don't feel I mean, I don't try to move when it happens. I just,
She's just making things up at this point. Look at it. Look at where I paused. She's like closing her eyes, talking about this difficult thing that she goes through and doesn't tell anybody because she's stunning and brave.
So I woke up for a second and
inspired.
There's a big spider on the wall. I know what that means. So I don't try to move. So I don't know if I'm... Oh, maybe next time it happens, I'll try to move.
Could be sleep paralysis.
It could be sleep paralysis. Okay, so I'm going to have to...
Guys, I can't. I got like 4 hours of sleep, okay? I can't listen to this nonsense. I know, she's thinking so hard. Like, I know. I hate when they talk between themselves too, Chris, because you can't even freaking hear
The
Fawcett.
water's there. But I remember, like...
Well, you said you tried to grab the purse.
I mean, that was when I was 4.
Yeah.
Like, now it's just, like, something I'm so used to that it's just like, oh, cool. But I do remember, like, the hardest one for me, for some reason, like, even though it's something that, like, happens frequently, it was when I was living in Virginia. It was, like, the spider was as big as the ceiling. And I remember I hopped up so fast. And the person I was in bed with was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I was like, oh, my God, get the spider. And then they were like, there's nothing there. And I was like, oh.
The person I was... Okay, well... I guess all of her exes are no names at this point. Do you think... Oh my god. Do you guys think that fiction even knows that... Like, what was her name? Crystal exists? Do you think that she even knows that she exists? We may have just witnessed Winifred learning about her girlfriends for the first time.
Sorry, I was hallucinating. Normally, I don't react that way ever, but for some reason that night I did, and I don't know what that's about, but yeah, anyways, just random. Do you guys hallucinate? It makes me sound insane. Because I thought it was normal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's why I'm getting frustrated, Sarah, is that this does literally sound like a story a kid made up. Like, why's it gotta be a giant spider of all the things? That's something that typically a child is scared of. Or me. So.
I thought it was normal. I mean, it could be.
Because I don't know.
Frontline Plus. I can't breathe. Like, who said it? Who called her Frontline Plus? I read that and stopped reading your comment about. I can't. Wait out. I can't even read. Where is it? Here we go. Michaela said yes. I think Frontline Plus knows every detail about Amber's life. I don't know. I just fidget spinner. What about Flipper? I can't.
I'll try to move next time. I'll keep you guys updated on that, but...
Oh, I can't wait for the
look.
update. Well, that's it. Now Amber's gonna need a whole host of other diagnoses and pills to not take for her hallucinations.
I'm not a precious gem.
You're not a precious
Stop.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Hey, Jer.
She's jealous because I was petting this one, and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna lay on my stomach.
Oh.
And now this one's jealous. Y'all just stay jealous.
It's
Fine.
so cute when Rosie and Simba are jealous of each other. It's so cute.
I have enough love to give. I promise.
So I just filmed my first being interviewed by you as a whole separate video. So
Yep, I skipped that video. You're welcome, everybody.
yep, before this one. So you guys definitely go watch it. Some stuff got juicy. Plus I just feel like it was super fun to have it all in one video. I low-key like that, I gotta say. Okay, I know this is weird, but I want to show you guys where my hernia is. So this is a dress. This is one of my favorites. I love this dress so much.
You know, I do like these dresses on her better than other things that she's worn for sure.
Oh, sorry. So it's like right here.
Yeah, that's exactly where my dad had a hernia. It was like right in the lower middle of his stomach. Oh, by the way, no pun intended that I'm about to use an F word. I apologize if I seemed flippant about Amber's hernia with my reaction, because it seems like the reason why I was kind of laughing it off and brushing it off, and, you know, I know they can be very serious. It's because the only person who I knew to have a hernia was my dad, and in his case, it was, to be honest, it was a funny experience. Kelly said Army Lynn. Well, She's ready for hernia boot camp. That's right. Oh, poor. I mean, that's exactly where my dad had one.
When I lay down, it just gets a little bulge. You don't notice
Yes.
it when I'm standing. This is how I've always looked.
Right.
But then when I like lay flat, like pretty flat, and like
Oh, you could totally see my dad's hernia. That's a part of why it was so funny. Because you just see like a little thing sticking out of his shirt. I don't mean to laugh.
kind of arch my back a little bit. You see the bulge, so that's unfortunate. And some people were asking about the actual test for it. I don't know if you guys remember how I had to do like a bunch of tests before I got approved for weight loss surgery.
I remember.
Well, one of them was to get my GI checked, and that was just
Oh,
you know,
there's our fidget spinner. We were just saying that word. Bees yells. Amberlynn, what do you know about bulges?
the fake cough, fake poop. They were just looking to see if anything, you know, they were
Right.
looking at my stomach, my intestines, anything around that region. And that's what that was for. I wasn't showing signs of a hernia at the time. I wasn't showing signs of anything. It was just like a standard test that they wanted to do. And that's how they found it. So people were asking about that. So
Okay, who was
Y'all
that?
wouldn't-
Who was asking about that? All right, HelloFresh. here we
basically on
go.
my P.O. box, we had to put everything in this box. This whole thing is filled. So, you guys,
Wow.
that means another P.O. box video is coming soon. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah,
Like,
that
it's-
means I will be skipping a future video. Well, that's it. Lottie said so the lymph she feels might just be lipedema. What are you saying? Amberlynn is exaggerating a health symptom? No way.
super kind. And yes, we have it in our HelloFresh box. So this is behind the scenes of a P.O. box moment. I like to open everything, but I don't look inside. So like this, because during the video, I don't want to like be sitting here opening. So I just do that. And then I put it aside.
Right, and you know what else she puts aside? The garbage. For Fawcett to clean up for her.
Package, open it, put it aside.
Rosemary, I don't know why so many people send her stuff. Amber, you only had to do it once to make your point. I get it, okay? We get it.
Package like this is a little harder.
Okay, you don't have to show us how to open an Amazon package. She's still opening packages.
Opened and ready to be filmed.
That was content. Right? Hiccuping Duck said it was nice of her to have it's so nice of her, to have a P.O. box. I'm just surprised that, I don't know, I'm just surprised, that's it, that she gets so much.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I just woke up a little bit ago. Today I'm actually using a large portion of it to write the paper my therapist wants me to. So I'm dreading that a little bit, but it needs to get done. It needs to happen. So I'm gonna be doing that today. Maybe a little bit of deep cleaning, nothing really special. I'm like officially caught up on my vlogs. This is like
I don't know, she has to sit down and write something. I don't know how she has time for anything else.
time.
Or the lung capacity.
But even when I do like pre-record things, I always try to upload chronological, unless there's like a standalone video, like a P.O. box
Yeah, okay, happy Easter to you too, Amber.
or anything like that. So yeah, I think we're gonna
Oh, she's absolutely eating poorly. Lizzie said she hasn't looked good in a long time. I don't know what she's eating. She never shows. Who knows?
PJs for a little bit. Sometimes I have like a little PJ day, so I think that's what's gonna be happening today.
Okay.
Like I always switch on and off, like shower in the morning or shower at night, shower in the morning or shower at night, or do both. But I think for today, it's gonna be a nighttime deal. So
Okay, so.
let me go work on that paper. Ugh, I'm dreading it. Oh, some people have been asking like, what is your favorite perfume?
Okay, I'm gonna skip this. There we go. Oh, good. We have B-roll footage of Amber writing. This is it. There's no music or anything? You know, she probably couldn't figure out how to add music or something. You're
Okay, so
just dead silence. Okay. Okay, and that's
update. I have been doing it for about an hour, and so far I have written 1, 2, 3, and I'm on my 4th page. All right, now I'm taking a little break. I am having some pork chop, a serving of pasta.
that looks like a mound of cheese, but no, that's pasta. If you remember, guys, I made some pasta over the weekend with a sauce I bought at Whole Foods that you guys have got to. All right, when I post that today or tomorrow, you'll see the sauce. I gotta make more of that pasta. It was so good. Oh,
having
God, I can't wait for you guys to see.
A serving of pasta and some
The food is beige because she doesn't add like any vegetables or anything. Just, yeah, that's why. Who needs color in their life? Oh, Amber looks thrilled to eat that. I haven't seen her this excited to eat since her Taco Bell mukbang with Becky all those years ago.
Feline made it. Thank you, baby. She cooks my pork chop until it's like for sure dead. She hates making it like that. Not hates. It's just she knows how to cook juicy meat, the type that anyone would want to eat besides me. But I like my stuff like cooked. You guys know that.
Okay. Absolutely no dopamine. Well, there's no dopamine anyway when your food's dry, in my opinion. You gotta add something, right? Just anything, a hummus, a salsa, something, a dressing, anything.
I'm gonna continue this. All right, you guys, I am taking a break. I have so much fur on me. Oh my God, because of Twinkie. So I'm officially taking a break and I'm just gonna finish tomorrow. But I wanted to show you
Taking a break from her long, hard afternoon of sitting.
the subscriber who sent me these. I wear them every day, so thank you. They're so comfy. We have Rarity over here. Yes. With an earring that is no longer an earring because I took off the part that could hurt her. And
Yes, it could. Why do you leave that laying around for a cat to play? So, you know, she shows us how she very carefully and OCDly organizes her earrings, but she doesn't bother to put them back that way. Just have earrings and sharp stuff laying around for your cats to play with. It's like small and fuzzy and cat toy shaped. What are you doing?
Yep.
And then you just give it back? All right. Oh, look, that's healthier because it said fiber on the label. That's healthier than a normal Pop-Tart because look, it says fiber on it. Okay. Oh, there it is. Fiction couldn't help but show us her hand. Go away, Fiction. Do you want to be in the vlog or not? Like, it's so annoying. Or are you just gonna keep being a voice in the background we can barely friggin' hear?
So my closet is messy, so don't mind that.
So Amber's nodding in approval of her very sugary, nutritionless snack. So that's good. She's learning a lot, obviously.
So my closet is messy, so don't mind that. Let me turn on the light. Every time I go to the bathroom, this one, she follows me. Oh,
It's so
okay.
cute.
Well, she'll follow me.
Simba always goes in my drawers whenever I'm like folding clothes and putting. It's like so friggin' cute.
She'll sit in one of my little thingies and then she won't come out. But I like to have my closet closed.
You know, Fig Newton is on my list. Who said that? Angelina. Flamethrower. There's so many F word. Farmer.
So I've been standing here for like 5 minutes waiting for her to come out. And then as soon as I started filming, she said, you know what? I'm actually gonna come out now. Like, ma'am. Okay, so really quickly, let's talk.
It's gonna be very fast. Very fast. This is I know, right, Anthony? Amber is so special. Her pets follow her. You think Wasabi's gone, Toodaloo? I feel like I never see Wasabi. And I have a special thing with Wasabi because Wasabi reminds me of Simba with Wasabi's coloring and all.
About my hernia. So as you guys know,
I don't know where Wasabi is, Amy. Nobody knows. It's so sad.
I had an invasive surgery. I had a full hysterectomy. The incision was 21 inches long.
Really? I never heard of this before.
Through my belly button. Well, near my belly button. Pretty much through it. It was an extreme surgery for someone like me. And when you get a hysterectomy, your muscles around that area become weak. And I also noticed...
You know what else causes muscles in that area to grow weak is friggin' not moving and not engaging those muscles. So that too, I'm just pointing that out.
At the same time, I'm also
Fumble.
moving more now. I do more compared to what I used to do. I used to be like sedentary, like to the extreme, like 24/7. Just
You're
like,
kidding me. Is she trying to tell me she's not sedentary right now? You're kidding me, right? I would call Amber the folds. I mean, I don't know what she's talking about, Kelly. I keep pausing because I keep getting pissed.
literally doing nothing. And I've noticed now,
Oh no, now Amber does things like writing pages and sits in front of a camera and talks about how she needs to do her hair. I mean, that's very active.
I'm not that way. Like, you guys see me sitting a lot just because it's easier for me to film that way. Like, hi, that's when I think to film, etc., etc.
Hi.
But like, I move a lot more now. I don't wear my black pants as much. So my black pants, I do wear them when I go in public because they're, comfy and they suction me up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So they hold
Well, a little bit for sure.
a lot. And I wear them like high up.
All right, you don't have to. All right, thank you,
Like
Amber.
up to here.
Thank you.
This is probably TMI.
Yes.
So they do hold my stomach up very well, actually. So the mixture between hysterectomy, which causes hernias, weak muscles around that area, which causes hernias, my weight, which causes hernias, holding that weight around, which causes hernias, and having my weight droop down a lot because I wear a lot of maxi dresses now. It's just what I choose to do. So I'm not holding that anymore. I'm up, moving more, doing things. As you guys know, I've been exercising. I shared that with you guys.
Wait a minute. Is she saying that? Hold on. Is she trying to tell me that she got a hernia because she's not wearing those black pants anymore? Okay.
Just a lot of different things is what caused this hernia. But overall, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be as bad if it wasn't for my size. So I'm definitely not like making excuses or whatever, but hernias are just very common. Like, I'm 32 years old, y'all. Like, age is now playing a large factor in things. But yeah, I'm gonna be okay. I will be okay. I really wish that I would have been called and told about my hernia, like what are the next stages I can do. But I will be bringing that up to my doctor myself because I want to figure this out.
Well, here's the thing. They probably need to do something with it surgically, and they're not going to do that surgical thing until you have the weight loss surgery that apparently you're trying to get. Right, Danny said, LOL, what exercise? Like, come on. Guys, skinny people get hernias too, which is true. But I'm just like, I don't know. Amber's trying to convince me that she's some active person right now. I can't. How does anybody put up with her?
But yeah, I am going to end this vlog. I will see you guys in my next.
Okay, well, that was, you know what? I didn't lose it as much as some of you thought I would. But I think that was just because I'm tired. So, because Amber keeps saying she can't friggin' help herself. She can't help herself from at least letting it slip at the end there that she's annoyed no one told her she had a hernia. Like, she can't think for 1 second that maybe there's a reason, or maybe there was no reason to be because it's otherwise currently not. Like, she really thinks she knows better than doctors, and she's annoyed. Like, guys, it's so frustrating. How is this weight loss surgery place even putting up with her? I guess they're busy collecting all the monies. See, to me, like, what exercise does Amber do? To me, sedentary means that, you work a desk job and you, don't regularly exercise. Like, I don't understand what exercise does she think she does that makes her not sedentary. Going to the store doesn't count. You can go to the store and still be sedentary. Anyway. Danny said, oh, she's a CrossFit babe. I can't. Jamie said, I think she has a hiatal hernia, which is different. I gotta, look, I have no idea what that is. I'm sure we'll hear all about what that is from Amber, though, in a future video. I mean, this is something that she could clickbait for like a while. Trey's wondering where Fiction is. Well, we saw her hands. She waved in this video, so I guess she's... Yeah, Hiccuping Duck said, there are YouTube videos you can do sitting down, but I doubt she's doing those. Yeah, there's all sorts of exercises on YouTube for, getting your mobility back if you're, wheelchair bound, or... I just can't imagine Amber doing none of it. Hit Lynn. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. Oops, I'm plugging in the wrong thing. Yeah, she waved. She showed her fingers because she's too much of a she's not brave enough to have her face on. Which look, some people don't want to be on camera. In that case, stay off camera because it's frustrating. Nobody can hear you from across the room. Hello? I can't. Anyway. Yeah, I'm sedentary too, Chris. Chris said, that's me, I'm sedentary. Walking from couch to fridge is an exercise. I don't consider I don't know, I don't consider what I do to be actual exercise. Like, the little leg things I do and stuff to try to remain as mobile as I can. I wouldn't say that I'm not sedentary because I'm not going for an hour for a walk every other day. Like I don't do that. I'm sedentary. It's okay with Amber. You're sedentary. She's really trying to tell us that she's not sedentary. So are you telling me that when she plugs in her calories in an app, she's plugging in like moderately active or something? I can't. I don't know. Whatever. Exactly. Casey said, shout out to her black pants for holding and suctioning her for all these years. Well, she's got to bring the pants back because not wearing them gave her a hernia, apparently. I can't. I absolutely cannot. Yeah, Chris said, I used to work. Now I just lay around. Hopefully you got a bag of chips with you while you do that. Just kidding. Just kidding. I don't know what else is going on in the Amberverse. It's been quite, guys. This is like a slow motion, God knows what. Because I'm just here. I'm trying to get my friggin', what do you call it? I want to watch a weight loss surgery, but like, I keep watching things not happen. So all I got in the video I just reacted to was Amber showing us how to open a box. I didn't need a box opening tutorial. She really made content from that. What did you send me, Jamie? Hold on, let me remind myself. I do want to. I mean, I haven't been live very long. I'd hate to end it here. Oh, you sent me something last night? Diagnosis Lynn, an Amberlynn persona. Hold on. Hold up. Oh, this sounds good. Please tell me it's not long. Oh, it's 21 minutes. I do want to watch this, but it's long. Let's watch it. Let's watch it and, yeah. Maybe not for long. Where's my friggin' OBS? Jeez. Sorry, guys. I'm like blanking. You fell asleep to this last night? So this is, Diagnosis Lynn and Amberlynn Reed persona. Meet the Lynns. This is so funny. This is the Fupa Tales. The Fupa Tales. Oh God, that was terrible.
Here comes Amberlynn.
Here she come. Yeah.
Oh, girl.
God, this always makes me want to
I
taco.
have lost over 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, right.
Proud of myself. People like to diagnose me. People like to undiagnose me. People just
I think you like to diagnose yourself more than anything.
to throw things around, and then the minute I do it to myself, people get like mad about it. It's like a situation. I finally have a diagnosis. I have an eating disorder, athlete's feet, obsessive compulsive personality disorder. I have asthma, lymphedema, lipedema, PTSD, elevated high blood pressure, anxiety / panic disorder, bladder infection, excoriation disorder, multiple torn ligaments.
Oh no.
I am bipolar. I have cellulitis. Cellulitis again. Obviously, I was diagnosed with depression, jaundice, sleep apnea. Do have a hernia, gallstones, a partially collapsed lung, a sludge in my gallbladder,
This is
memory
terrible.
loss.
Jamie, thank you for sharing the Fupa Tales. This is so funny. Lazy Dogs Ranch asks, do you think she'll ever show Frisbee's face on the channel? I don't know. We gotta wait and see if we'll ever see Fork.
I have always hallucinated.
Wait! There's more!
I can't.
I've been having the hardest time.
Look at her. Like she plated 2 rice cakes. I can't. I'm sorry, guys.
Having a doctor
Like, this is like phase 1 Lynn right here.
that works for me. I've been through my fair share of doctors, and none of them seem to take me like as seriously as I would like. I got rid of my bladder
Oh no, they don't see you as important as you really are, Amber.
infection for a little bit. It's back. Hi. This is not entirely something I want to admit, but I have cellulitis. This is just what I'm going through.
I
know a
can't.
lot of people say it's like because of hygiene. It just doesn't work that way.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, the Fupa Tales went ahead and clarified that, cellulitis usually appears around damaged skin, but it also occurs in areas of your skin with poor hygiene. You can maintain good skin hygiene by washing your hands regularly. I don't know. Well, I don't know, guys. I don't. I don't know if cellulitis is always because of hygiene. I don't. Oh yeah, Sorry. Cleaning and trimming your fingernails.
Good.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
This is gonna be another TMI moment, but I do have athlete's feet.
God,
I know
it's
that's like
terrible.
so random, but I have athlete's feet, and that is like a major cause of cellulitis.
Google it if you have to. Talk to your doctors if you have to.
I just know a lot of people like to say that it's because I'm a dirty person. No, yes, I am. The leg is just.
I don't know, Amber. I can tell based on your hair alone that you're very clean.
Red, like highlighter red, nearly like blinds your eyes out. So I'm just back to taking antibiotics. Should I tell them that?
He wants it.
Let's have a story time. As you guys know, I have excoriation disorder, and
I love Amber telling this story with feet right next to her because I don't know. Amber has got to be just like a joy to date. I don't mean to make fun. It's just she just seems like she has a lot of problems. I know the editing is so good.
I pick my skin. That's why I have all this happening. And sometimes it's worse than others. So I do have some areas on my leg that I do pick and I cannot control it. Long story short, I have cellulitis.
You know, that's another problem. It's like if she's always picking at her sores, wouldn't that be an issue with like incisions healing? Like, would she pick at her incisions?
Again, I do, keep myself clean. I shower daily. Like, I'm just like a
Yikes.
normal person in the shower, besides like I'm fat and all. That has nothing to do with it. I promise it does not.
Okay.
You could be the cleanest person in the world and still get cellulitis, unfortunately. So since, first time I ever got it, I was 16. So since I've already had it now multiple times, plus, I got lymphedema, and that's, where I get my cellulitis is my lymphedema leg. My weight does play a big role, but skinny people do get cellulitis, so I need to make that known as well. No, it has nothing to do with my weight. People fall. Skinny people fall. It is what it is. I had a fever, like shiver.
I'm just saying, I just imagine when you're literally 3 or 4 times the size that you're supposed to be, it might be a little harder to balance yourself than an average sized person. I'm just guessing. I am just guessing. I have my own balance issues because I have MS, and I try to keep my weight like not Amberlyn because I don't want to fall.
The whole thing. I had a really bad.
Plus, I wouldn't be able to see my feet, which, look, I don't mean to be mean, but I'm so glad I can look down and see my feet when I walk because that's what I do. I stare at my feet so I don't like trip or anything.
Fever. Like, my brain was being fried. I was saying things that was like so dumb. I literally said,
No way. Surprised to hear that.
I feel like I could feel, I know the texture of our heart. That's when I knew my fever was literally making me delirious.
Oh no, that sounds like something no one's ever gone through before.
Which is a thing, and it's very scary. Not only that, but when I tell you I was nauseous, I had zero energy, I was shivering so bad that I had 3 blankets on top of me. Today's day 3 of me having cellulitis. That's what I'm going through, so yay me. I feel like in my past life I was a doctor or
What a joy. I gotta play that again.
blankets on through, so yay me. I feel like in my
What a joy. Cellulitis again, yay me. It's like a Debbie Downer. Womp womp.
past life I was a doctor or a nurse. I've been noticing weird symptoms. I'm very much like, I pay attention to my body, okay? I do. I know a lot of people like to think that I don't. I feel like one day I woke up and I was just as big as a house, and I just...
Oh yeah, it just happened in one day. In just one day. It didn't happen during the years that you were vlogging and we were yelling at you about how you were eating. Nope, it didn't happen slowly like that, just overnight. Just magically showed up on her. The universe gave her 400 extra pounds on her body.
But I really don't know how it happened. It's almost like overnight.
You know, I felt the same way about my weight when I was a literal child. And when I was a literal child, it was upsetting because I didn't know how to fix it, right? I'm talking about when I was a literal child and overweight. What do you mean you don't know how it happened? Back then, she used to do actual mukbangs and stuff.
Happens, but I'm smart.
She's... Sorry. I'll let her continue.
I feel like I'm Dr. Lynn. I just know.
Okay, well, you can keep it feeling that way. You know what? Maybe you can be a doctor for Halloween. That would make you feel good.
Things, feel things, sense things. When I lay down flat, my stomach kind of has like a bulge.
Cute, cool, fun.
Most fat people, a lot of fat people, they get hernias. And I never thought that I would be the one, right?
Love that for me.
But I don't know, in my heart, I was like,
Amber, it was just an unfortunate thing that happened to you due to no reason at all.
it's not right. So I ended up calling to get my results because I never was told my results. And it turns out I do have a hernia, folks. And the fact that I like knew that before being told that.
I'm smart. I just know.
I'm gonna pause every time she says that.
I'm 32 years old. I don't think I could go to college to be a doctor at this point. Now I'm crying because I have a hernia.
No one has in the history of anything have they ever gone back to school in their 30s.
So I didn't even know what a hernia was until Feline had to tell me. And she told me what it was and I just like broke down.
Wait, you didn't even know what it was? So how are you so sure before this that you didn't have one? Like she probably had this a really long time and just didn't know, figured it was just a part of her everything that's going on down there.
I don't know what I thought it was. Like I realized that like food does this. I love that.
Okay.
Food.
Blame it on anything but yourself. Like I've explained, I think it's cool when you're trying to lose weight to go ahead and blame unhealthy food. If you're going to actually cut out the unhealthy food, but... Amber... The healthiest thing I've seen her eat is a Fiber One bar. That's pretty...
I'm a doctor because I knew what was wrong with me.
I didn't even know what a hernia was.
So, did I miss something? How did she find out she had a hernia? Because she kind of... Did she skip that? She was like I don't know. How did she find out she had a hernia? I may have missed that. Maybe I was too busy rolling my eyes, but I missed that.
I started having really bad pains in my top abdominal area, which is
Good job, Amber.
kind of like under my boobs. My girlfriend's mom thought it was just gas, as embarrassing as it sounds.
Oh my God,
I
no!
believed it, but it kept getting worse and worse, so I went to the hospital. Honestly, can't tell you what they told me. I don't even remember, but they told me.
Wait, you don't remember what the doctors told you at the hospital? That sounds kind of important. Okay.
They actually thought it was gas too, now that I think about it, because they said, don't eat so much fiber.
Oh, she called the doctor about some test. Oh my God. I bet Amber's on the phone with them all the time. That poor place.
Or something like that. So I ended up going back to the hospital because what they suggested clearly wasn't working. This time they decided to do tests on me because the first time they didn't. And let me tell you, it pisses me off. I wish I could sue them. Okay. Should I sue them? No.
Like, Amber, you're a nightmare patient. Like, you're a nightmare. Her current, it's assuming she actually is in some weight loss surgery program right now. I have my doubts. I'm not NGL at this point. I'm not going to lie. if she is in a weight loss surgery program, at this point, they're just taking her along, collecting money. Like, I really feel like it's almost kind of grifting. Like, all right, this lady wants weight loss surgery. She's not ready. Let's have her go to a bunch of appointments and pay for them out of pocket. Who was it? It was Sean of Steel. He makes videos on YouTube, and he had weight loss surgery. And that's his opinion. He thinks that, his opinion, as, you know, like I said, he had weight loss surgery and lost hundreds of pounds. Sean of Steel is his channel. And he was saying he thinks that they're just taking advantage of her because she's self-pay. Okay. Anyway. Like, I said, I just imagine her calling them all the time for like every little stupid thing.
Before they did the test, I legit told them, I want you to give me a gallstone test. I think I have gallstones. They looked at me like I was crazy. I'm 22 years old. They're like, there's no way you
Hold on. Can I explain to Amber because she's stupid or something? I'm sorry. The reason why the hospital is a little unwilling to give you these tests, in my opinion, what I think went on there is because she doesn't have insurance and they're assuming they're not going to get paid. That's what I think. I don't know about you guys. I'm just assuming they're not going to be giving all these unnecessary tests. Maybe not unnecessary, just they don't, like, you're just asking them to give you a test, and then not pay for it? Like, a lot of times they send out bills when you go to the hospital and, like, maybe people like Amber don't pay, she doesn't have insurance, like, they don't get anything for it. You guys can let me know what you think about that, but I've considered that too. When she goes into the emergency room demanding tests, they might be a little reluctant to do all that for her because I'm curious what you guys think about that.
Stones.
Yes, this was her Native American phase, Gemini.
Saying how I'm young. And
right, you can't just go in and demand tests, right, Jen? I mean, so that's what I'm assuming. And at this time, she was, like, making money on YouTube. Like, she could have gotten herself health insurance, but she had way too much food to buy back then.
Like that. I don't care what the number on my birth certificate says or my ID or anything like that. What matters is what's wrong with me, and I want you to give me a test. They ended up doing it, and come to find out, they came back actually completely shocked. They're like, you have a bunch of gallstones. You have multiple gallstones on your gallbladder. And I'm like, duh.
Amber, duh. I'm so much smarter than a doctor. Like, duh. Like, can you guys believe that? Like, the gall. She is the worst friggin' patient.
I could have told you that. So,
guys, I can't. Like, I know she was so young here. It's just, but you know that she thinks this way still. The arrogant. I have trouble with arrogant people. It's struggle bus listening to stuff like this.
I already knew it was wrong, but I was just hoping that I was wrong. The whole lymphedema thing. Lipedema.
You weren't hoping you were wrong, Amber. You were hoping you were right. You wanted to rub it in their face. And I know that's the case because she still talks about this to this day. She keeps bringing up that stupid gallbladder story.
Lipedema?
Like, doctors are wrong. Everybody has a story about a doctor missing something. It's impossible to check everybody for every friggin' thing. I have my story. My first MS relapse was written off as being caused by my weight when I was 20 years old. That's my own story. My feet were numb for 3 months. And, anyway, so I kind of don't blame them for thinking it was weight related. Because, my feet, I don't know. I told him I started a job on my feet. Like, he's not going to go, once again, at the time, I didn't have insurance. He's not going to go order all these tests.
I don't really know how to pronounce it very well. I can't pronounce half of the words.
That's true. You guys know this.
As soon as she saw me, even before I took my pants off, she knew exactly what it was. And then I had to obviously take off my clothing, and she really saw. Cool, you see my legs. Wow, haters gonna love that. I do have a little bit of legs.
That looks like a black rectangle
Wow, haters gonna love that.
with the dress hanging off of it.
I do have a little bit of lymphedema. I do. But what I'm actually experiencing is lipedema. It is a disease that not a lot of people have, but I have lipedema. It just felt like I was broken, something was wrong, and I was right, something is wrong.
Oh my God, Amber, you're so... I can't even listen to this, guys. Oh God, someone said it and I want to read it because I have the same fear. Victorian Beauty said, I have MS myself and that's like my biggest fear is that something will happen and it'll get written off as an MS symptom and it will be missed. I didn't tell you guys. You guys remember when my face was numb for like a month? It was like a few months ago. Not even, like a month or two ago. This was all numb. My lip numb. Like, and I was paranoid because that is an extremely common MS symptom. So I was thinking, what if it's not that? What if I have, like, I was Googling and I was putting ideas in my head. Like, that's a fear of mine too. I was so scared to find out what it was that I was a little paralyzed. I wasn't talking to you guys about it at the time. It's been a hard year for me so far this year. It started off bad and it just kept... Anyway, but it went away. So... like, that's what happened. It started to slowly go away. And I was like, all right, well, if it was something serious, it wouldn't be doing this.
One symptom.
But not that MS isn't serious, but I've had it so long. I'm like, oh, it's just MS. Something.
Of lipedema. I know.
Right. Michaela said the lipedema doctor said to go on a low-carb diet, but you didn't. No, she did, but it caused binging. Right? Do you remember that? So she stops the low-carb diet and continues binging.
I'm just bad at pronouncing words. Chinese buffet is weight gain. It's just been rough, you guys.
Chinese buffet.
But I have a reason now. Everything is coming full circle. Like, I knew I wasn't dumb. I knew I wasn't an idiot. I knew I wasn't making excuses. I knew something was off.
Well, you're a lot surer than the rest of us.
And I finally have a diagnosis. Like,
oh, yes! Yes, Amber got another diagnosis. Let's hear what it was.
lipedema.
I just wanted to talk
Lipedema. I'm surprised she doesn't have a shirt that says that.
to you about what recently happened to me that kind of flipped my world upside down. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't paying attention. I was walking on a sidewalk and half of my foot did not reach the sidewalk and I ended up falling. Boom! The noise that my ankle made. I don't think I'll ever forget that noise.
So traumatic. Oh no. You guys should have heard the sound my back made when I was turning over. It felt so good though.
So scary. And I was by myself. When I sat up from falling, I looked down at the ankle that made that noise and my foot was just like dangling. Immediately.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot that came from something. I forgot. Oh no. God, that was so funny. Oh,
I felt pain.
I was loving vlogging, but now I'm...
Oh no. Her one and only passion was ruined by the dangling ankle.
Hello. So it's like, vlogging just...
Yeah, I think she stapled her ankle back on too, Yogi Bear. She didn't share it with that with us, but I think that's her secret. I think she watches these live streams. Dangling.
I don't know. I just feel so disconnected.
Okay. See, it's just so inspiring.
Bed bound.
I feel so disconnected. Well, that's the thing. She's like walking in the dark, vlogging, too busy talking about how disconnected she is to look down at her feet and see where she's walking. That could be her problem because I just can't imagine she can see her feet too clearly. And it's so important for me to be able to see my feet. Because I don't imagine Amber's balance being much better than mine.
Series. I am officially bedbound currently. I'm going to the emergency room. I did the x-rays, did this and that, and they could not find anything broken.
Right.
You're like really overreacting.
It's a good thing because, you know,
She rolled her ankle. Like, it makes the sounds when you do that. And I've done it so many times. It wouldn't be a day that ended in Y if I didn't roll my ankle. I went through a phase like that when I was younger.
broken bones can be very, very like hard to heal. I have multiple torn ligaments.
Multiple. Oh no, she's gonna cry.
They're gonna give me crutches. Too big to use them. They were gonna give me this big black boot that I was gonna have to wear, and that didn't even fit. They suggested that I use this like scooter thing. Nope. Too big for that too. I'm having to step on my foot that has several torn ligaments in my ankle.
Oh no. The hospital. I'm sorry. No, I mean, it's terrible that she had to walk on it. Christy said, I fell in the office in front of a group of people I hate. That's traumatic, Amber. Not a big black boot.
It's traumatizing. Terrible. They had to push me in a wheelchair.
Wait.
It has several torn ligaments in my ankle. It's traumatizing. They had to push me in a wheelchair. I was like...
Oh, not a wheelchair. Oh my god. They always push me in a wheelchair when I go to the hospital. Even when I can walk. Okay, they don't want you to be a liability. I think they wheel everybody who goes to the emergency room in a wheelchair for whatever reason. I think.
Honestly traumatized.
The emergency traumatized.
This is mentally the most exhausting and painful and hardest thing I've ever had to do mentally.
I just think you should consider yourself lucky.
Right! That was the perfect gif! Or not gif, I gotta play that again.
Hardest thing I've ever had to do mentally.
I just think you should consider yourself lucky.
Yeah. That was so perfect. That was so perfect.
Like a partially collapsed lung. I was having tremendous shoulder pain. I couldn't move.
Oh no.
It radiated to my neck. I was feeling it in my back. Like when I breathe in, like where your lung is, bro. Like in your back, it is this sharp pain.
Why don't you call me bro? That's not... Alright.
Like,
that's what happened when you learn how to talk from watching YouTube videos, I guess.
My lung is like thumping. My lung... God, I just feel like it's never ending. I don't know.
Well, welcome to your 30s, Amber, and you treated yourself like crap in your 20s, so...
Part of my lung is collapsed. The bottom of it. This is like actually quite unfortunate. I had to stop Ozempic. My doctor wanted me to stop taking it because recently found out I have sludge in my gallbladder due to rapid weight loss.
At that point, she had lost like what, not even 20 pounds?
What she say? Due to rapid weight loss.
I can't. This was her worst live stream ever. This was the absolute worst ever. I think she felt cute in her purple eyebrows and felt like a mean girl or something.
A lot of people who rapidly lose weight have sludge in their gallbladder.
What would you know about that, Amber?
And they don't even know. They don't even know. Like,
they're not as smart as you, Amber, with your purple nose.
Upset about it. It's just I am finally listening to my doctor, and for so long I didn't listen to doctors. You guys know that. I have an eating disorder, and it's really just it's taken over my whole life. Having that.
No, she should have replaced that with I have an excuse. Or no, I have an endless basket of excuses.
Like, binging, just where you want to binge so bad. I'm currently in that.
I'm just really talking myself out of a binge. Whole being diagnosed with binge
Oh, that was Amber sitting in her discomfort.
eating has
I wonder if she's still trying to sit in her discomfort anymore.
been very strange. It's like, I know I'll be okay if I don't binge, but it's just like, it takes so much out of you, like so much energy to not do it. I almost feel like I've wasted 24 years of my life to this eating disorder. This is what you guys wanted.
Oh, don't worry, Amber. You'll be magically cured of that eating disorder when you try to get weight loss surgery in a few years' time.
Raw, true, everything. It's just, this is it. This is it, y'all. I did end up binging. Could not stop thinking about food. I felt like if I didn't eat something bad was gonna happen. There's almost like this possession that comes over you.
I can relate with this, actually. I can relate with this looking at this tofu scramble seasoning that I purchased. It's physically painful for me that I'm doing this right now instead of making this. So how about that, Amber? Now we're equal.
Where you literally cannot control it. I started crying while binging. I don't think I've ever done that before.
Sorry, I shouldn't have laughed. But, I mean, the editing is just, guys.
I feel...
She was like laugh crying while eating, gosh. I don't know what to say. I
want to binge. It's bad. It's so overpowering that I want to scream, and I'm having to do everything in my power not to do it, and it's a scary place to be in.
She needs like coping mechanisms for these moments. I don't know. I don't know if the therapist has gotten there with her yet, or if they're still in the journal writing. I don't know. I just don't know what this therapist is doing. Like, she needs coping mechanisms.
Oh, not a good feeling. If you're a binge eater and if you have ever wanted to binge,
like I said, don't worry, Amber. You're magically cured a few months later.
So bad, and like you didn't cave into it, and like every part of your body, like you have to literally use every cell in your body not to do it. Yeah, that's me right now.
See, Amber didn't realize yet at that point that that particular excuse, the binging excuse, would make her a little sus of a weight loss surgery candidate. She didn't consider that. But now, magically, she's cured of it, so that turns out to be good because now she's trying to get weight loss surgery.
Binging my life away. Don't have issues binging. Never had those types of issues, like eating 3 times the amount you normally would.
Oh gosh, you guys having fun on the carousel?
Never had that. I have not what I consider binged.
Never in your life, Amber.
I've not ate in a binging manner. The way that I see binging is very different than the standard binging.
Just, people want to sit there and say, oh, she doesn't really have binge eating. She's just saying. Honestly, I didn't even know binge eating was a thing until I met you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it's just like, after seeing...
I know, not another sock puppet said, Becky knows the binge monster is real. I'm glad she's free now. Well, now Fawcett has to deal with it, so...
The guilt, the excitement in the beginning, the high you get off of it.
That's really embarrassing.
And then...
You've never said this to me before.
After looking at you and the guilt...
Oh my god, Amber loves Becky talking all about her right now and validating her. Like, she loves this. This is one of her favorite moments in life, I'm sure.
In your eyes. And then later on, whenever you ask me for more.
Okay, I'm actually, like, getting emotional.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, and it's just like, I don't want to give you more, but I know if I don't, you are going to be upset.
Whoa! So, is Winifred dealing with that now?
We're going to be very upset.
So what cereal is that? I want that. I want to see that right now.
But it's not, I'm not upset at you.
Whoops.
I'm upset at the situation.
I know. I know
I'm
that.
just gonna let you.
Well, right, but you were upset with her. But oh no, babe, that wasn't me being a bitch. That was the binge monster. Kidding me? I know, Brodeo, for real. I'm glad Becky's gone too.
Oh, what the heck went down regarding like diagnosing, because that has just been a big hot topic. I have finally went and saw someone. So the first thing is I have really bad memory loss from traumatic events that happened in my childhood. Obviously, I was diagnosed with depression. That is a given anxiety/panic disorder. Obviously, I struggle with so much anxiety. I have panic attacks. I described to her what my panic attacks look like, and it was hard to talk about. I, for one, felt like I was gonna have one just talking about it.
I mean, at this point, I remember this. So this clip is from her bedbound era. And I heard a quote once that I don't remember where I got it. It was like one of those YouTube videos about improving yourself. I don't know, you know how those videos are there, and I like to watch those sometimes. And I'm not sure if this is entirely true, but for me it was dead on. He said that depression usually comes from not doing something that you know you should be doing, basically. And in my case, that's definitely been the case. And if you apply that logic, like if you don't do things that you know you're supposed to be doing, or if you're ignoring stuff you know you shouldn't be ignoring, you're probably going to be depressed and anxious on the inside because you know you should be doing stuff and you're not doing it. So, and you're not going to feel good about yourself. You're not going to respect yourself because you're not doing what's good for you, right? So I imagine that that's a big part of Amber's problem. There's a whole lot that she excuses away. She has an excuse for, which basically means the same thing. And because of her excuses, she doesn't take care of it. And she rants about doctors and never gets anything friggin' taken care of. So I'm not surprised at all that she's friggin' depressed. Plus, then she has to enjoy the consequences of what she's doing to herself.
So this next one, well, these next two for me are ones that it's just like, they kind of hit me harder because like I knew the other ones like were obvious. I was diagnosed with obsessive compulsive personality disorder, and I've always known that I had like...
So she got all these diagnoses after one visit, basically. I remember this. She found herself the perfect doctor.
Obsessive tendencies within the way I do things in my life. I have talked about this before in a very long past YouTube video. I don't like going into detail with this stuff because I am embarrassed. That's just the way I am.
You just don't like going into details in general, I think. Because you don't like addressing stuff. Someone said, yes, I agree completely, Rachel said Amber is the embodiment of learned helplessness. I think that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know, if you're acting helpless about something that you're not actually helpless about, I imagine I can see that contributing to depression. I'm not an expert or any psychologist or none of it. I'm just, maybe just speaking from my own experience, for sure.
And it's just like, to finally have a name to what I've been experiencing is a little cray-cray for me. The next one for me is, I am bipolar. I have known for a very long time.
She loved this diagnosis she got after 2 hours. I think this was her favorite diagnosis. It was so unique. Anyway.
Time without actually being diagnosed that I am bipolar. I have PTSD. When you do it and you get the score, you have PTSD if it's like in between like 31 to 33, and mine was 47. I have always felt in my heart that I showed signs of PTSD, and just to hear it, you know, from a psychologist.
Oh, I tell you what, validation is like Amber's favorite friggin' thing.
And to know and to have the answer, like he said, you know, to have the answer now, we know what to do moving forward. You can't just move on, especially when you have possible PTSD, because last week
It was just something that he was assuming. And now he's like, yeah, you definitely have it.
Guess what I did besides show my jaundice with no makeup on? I know.
Oh my God, that's right. She has jaundice too. And she's so proud to show it off. It makes her so unique. She's colored like my tofu scramble seasoning mix. She looks like turmeric.
Has jaundice. It has become a whole other thing to worry about. Hi, my name.
Guys, I'm sorry. I can barely hear her because of my dog barking. I think I'm gonna wrap this up. So, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know who's out there. So, but that was really funny. That was from the Fupa Tales. So, I want you guys to go over to the Fupa Tales and love the video. Oh dear. You guys are reminding me that what jaundice is caused by, and I just hope to God that she's got none of those, because that's... I don't want to go there. Oh, Rosie's not lazy. She's doing her jobs. She's... Alright, guys. I'm going to, yeah, sorry about the dog barking. I'm going to wrap this up also because I'm starving and I want to scramble some tofu. So, I'm going to see you guys the next time Amber uploads. I'll be live the next day at noon to react to it. And other than that, if you remember, keep your eyes out for, I'm going to be uploading a vlog soon. I finally got it, like, what do you call it? Oh my God, my dog. Sorry, guys. I'll see